Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose. Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Donovan. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Tide wins. The Crimson Tide wins.
Doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Does put a smile on my face.
Big up for it. Fires to the end zone.
Woo! About time. 3-0. You're getting me feedback
3-0,
already.
baby.
3-0. You keep that in mind. Jeff is going to remind you of that. 3-0.
Who's 3-0?
I'm 3-0 this week, babe.
I thought you were talking about Alabama being 3-0.
They are.
I thought
They are.
that's what you were saying. I didn't know you went 3-0.
Yep, I went 3-0.
Hey,
I'm catching up. I'm back in the game. Back in the game. So how you doing?
Doing good, brother. I mean, it's been a pretty good day. Been busy all day doing this, that, and other, but other than that, it's been a good day.
Yep. It has been a good weekend. What'd you think about all the stuff that's been going on here lately? We'll just jump right on into it. You want to?
Now, it's amazing how quick they come down the line with the Florida's head coach being they're talking about it's a done deal. They just ain't come out and made it public yet.
Oh yeah. Anybody wants to come on the show? I posted the link earlier, so if anybody wants to come on, let me know. I'll post it again. So y'all welcome. Come on. All right. Anyways, so yeah, I've heard about Mr. Davis. He should have been gone last year. I have to say that.
I agree with you 110%. And it's amazing, that they kept him around as long as they did. They talk about how much money it costs to let him go and all that stuff. And that's the only thing they got to pay him, and other than that, he's gone. I mean, his fate is sealed. I mean, it says it on another website said his fate is sealed, that let's see how to say. Delatour explained that Napier's 7-year, $51.8 million contract runs through 28 and the school would owe 85% of the remaining amount if he was fired without cause.
Oh, he's fired with cause. Trust me.
With cause he ain't no good as a head coach right now.
It's called losing.
You got that.
I mean, it's just not the Florida that we need to have. No, we don't want to beat Alabama, but they do need to have a competition, make the SEC look better. Come on, quit being a bottom feeder. Yep.
Yeah. And
Well,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that makes it easier for Miami because Florida and Florida State ain't worth a damn right now. So it makes it a lot easier on Miami and Cristobal down there to develop. And without them two schools being any good, then it's just all hands on deck at Miami. As long as they recruit right now while it's getting good, that'll be all right.
Hang on a second. I got to see something. Okay. All right. Well, don't worry, Jeff. I got 5 too. But I'm going to believe AT's still going to be ahead of us just a little bit. Him and William, I believe. I haven't checked it all out, but it's all good. Hey, Van, how you doing, bud? By the way, Jeff Stapleton, how you doing? Ken, how you doing tonight? Alabama Tide. I don't know who that turkey is. Mr. Jones, I hope you're doing all right. And let's see who else. Little Joe C. Always glad to see you, Little Joe. And Mr. Spencer, glad to see you, buddy.
Who are you calling Little Joe? I ain't want to see that one.
Little Joe C. That's her buddy.
Which one's that?
That'd be the one that says Little Joe C.
I don't see
guys, do you see what I got to work here with?
There ain't one of these on my. I'm serious. There ain't Little Joe C on mine at all.
Well, it's there. Say hi to him.
Hello, Joe. I got Emma Farr Jones, Van Edwards, Spencer, Jeff Stapleton, Ken. And there's some others on there, I'm sure, but I ain't seen Little Joe C. I don't know why he ain't popping up on my screen, but it sure the hell ain't.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I don't know if he left me by myself or not, but y'all in bad hands tonight. I tell you, they going to get rid of Billy Napier. I mean, and who they going to get, though? It's middle of the season. So what they're going to do is just get rid of the head coach, and when they get rid of the head coach, then they're going to have a offensive coordinator promoted to finish out the year, and during that time, all these players are going to be they're going to be getting the hell out of Dodge. They ain't going to be playing around. They're going to hit the ground running. They're going to go as fast as they can and get gone. I don't know why they'd hang around if you know without him.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, I can't hold on no longer, man. I got to talk about this Alabama game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get started, man. What did you think, or your assessment of this Alabama game? What was your thoughts going in?
I want to make sure that offensive line, I mean, I know it was put together last week with starters over here, starters over there, patchwork kind of deal. I want them to see if that line worked better together as a unit. And they did. They only allowed 1 sack, and the penalties were, I think, 1 or maybe 2 at the most. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead.
And I think that's about all he has, maybe 1 or 2, maybe just 1 penalty on the offensive line this time around because they wouldn't, every time we sneezed or something, they didn't call a 15-yard penalty for a late hit or anything ridiculous like that. So I was happy with it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, good to see you. Question mark everything. Yep. Question everything. That's what it is. Question everything. I like that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. The swap around on the offensive line, I think, really impressed me a little bit, especially from last week. They took Fornsby out. Caden Proctor, I think they finally figured out how to set that gentleman up. I watched the whole game on it and how he done. And Mr. Pritchett, I believe, over at right tackle. Genius of a move. That he done fantastic. By doing that, now what they done with Proctor, from what I've seen, they basically had him stand up. I mean, he was in a crouch position, but he was never really down what he should. In other words, they took a half a step away from him that he didn't have to do, and that worked in his favor, I thought, the whole game. So that was very impressive to see. I really loved that part. Pritchett, I'm really proud. He done good. I don't know if you'll be able to do any scoring this week, but I really thought he done great over there.
I wish I could. Like I said, that Fox has got it blocked where you can't
Yep.
record it and watch it and be able to do it. So I don't know how. I want to keep looking and maybe I can find something somewhere, but I just don't. I don't think I'll be able to.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, they wasn't the only ones I was impressed with. Our center was his name Marksfield or something like that. I can't remember his name. Come from Wisconsin. From Washington.
If you hadn't have said that, I could have told you. Yeah, it's something similar to that.
I think it's Parker Brassfield or Barsfield, something like that. I'll tell you what. If he messes up, I'll remember his name. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and if you hadn't have said it, I sure wouldn't have. I sure would have. I can't believe I cannot remember. Brailsford. Yeah, Brailsford.
Is it Brailsford? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew I'd get it in a minute if I kept thinking about it long enough.
Well, I mean, that's got to be a northern name. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's from down south.
Yeah, but I wanted to bring up Pritchett and Proctor. I thought they done great on the offensive line. Everything's not always perfect, but done a heck of a lot better. They cut down on the penalties. I was impressed with that, but I also thought that the referees was just flag happy last week, and I don't know if we got a better referees this time. I don't know.
Yeah, that last group officiating, that guy named, I can't remember the guy's name other than Ken. He's the leader of that group. Every time we get them, he's one of them that seems to like to throw the flag a lot, and he's real strict on every little bitty thing. And like these officials decide to say, hey, y'all play tackle football, go feel free to hit the guy. Feel free to go over and, make a contact with him, and don't worry about it. You're good.
Come on here. We'll talk about Mr. Proctor. Then, yep. I watched the whole game. Man, done great. Spencer's I'm sharpening that stick for Spencer. But anyways, how did you think? Man, I'm going to tell you what. I was really impressed on that defensive line when I seen Mr. Keenan. You talking about a beast? This dude ain't no beast. He's a freaking monster, man. I tell you what, he just dwarfs I don't know how many folks out there.
Keenan is he's got a low center of gravity. He's such a big dude.
He's huge.
Him and Jaheim Otis both got that low sense of gravity, and as well as I do, low man usually wins. When you come up out of a stance, if you stand straight up, you're going to get driven off the ball. They don't do it. They drive the guys back into the backfield. I mean, you're right. Keenan is big. Jaheim Otis, all them guys on the front line are hellacious. I mean, if we had a few more of them on there instead of the 3-3, I still ain't sold on the 3-3, but I'll give it time, hopefully it'll get better. But
it'll be all right.
He's hell. I mean, you're right. He is one dude.
I seen him in the videos. I'm like, man, they had a special order. His shoulder pads, man. That dude is huge. I mean, I think Bigfoot would be scared of this dude.
They put two shirts together, and I bet guarantee if you look, you got a seam right in the middle of it about that wide where they had to stitch two jerseys together. He's a big
Lord. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get on, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, get off of Milrose's back. I know a lot of you guys are asking questions and stuff, but I'm going to show you some improvement tonight. I hope it works out. You know how this new technology works, and I'm an old fogey, so I'm slowly but surely catching up. But I'm going to show you some things that I really am impressed about Milroe, and, of course, you'll see some other things. So let's get right to that if you want to, AT.
Go ahead.
All right. Let's see if it's working tonight. Is it? No, it's not. But I tell you what, I can make it work. You just hang on.
Go right ahead. Hello, Mr. Stapleton. Roll Tide, brother.
Yeah,
Overton bringing the heat. Yeah, Overton, LT Overton really showing out since they put him in his natural position. Texas A&M put him out of position at the time when he was over there. Part of it is he come here, he wants to get after the quarterback and make the money in the NFL, and that's what he's going to be doing. So LT is going to be hard to block. He will be bringing the heat. You're right.
All right. There we go. Guys, this ain't the best stuff, but I had to do the best I can with what I had. This is what I call a running back. We all talk about Sweet Justice Haynes. And I grant you, he's going to be something else. There's no doubt about it. But for right now, this is the man. I'm going to tell you what. There he goes.
Oh, Jam Miller.
Son, he's about our whole running game right now. Here we go. Huh? Tell me something. Tell me something right there.
Man, he gets a hole and he ain't playing. He gets there and he gets there in a hurry, don't he? I mean, he's like, I can get out and he got business. He got to attend to at the other end of the end zone. You know, he's getting down and looking for his girlfriend now, I guess. But he ain't gonna catch him.
So he is stepping it up again this year. I love it. It's gonna be hard to stop him. And once you've got him stopped, now you're gonna have to figure out Justice Haynes and all them. But I wanted to make sure that everybody's seen our guy, Justin Miller, our Jam Miller. He is tearing it up. I loved it. I don't know how easy Washington or Wisconsin is easy to run on, but Jam Miller, man, if we run him all night, we wouldn't have had no problem winning the game.
I agree with you. I think Wisconsin's a pretty good ball club. I mean, they're not 12-0, obviously, that we don't beat them, but they're a pretty good ball club. They're probably a 9, maybe 10 win team this year, so they're a good ball club.
All right. Yeah, I think we do too. I'd like to see Justice Haynes come around just a little bit more, but Jam Miller's going to show him something. He's doing great. All right, now this is the point where I should be getting to Milroe, and I'm really going to let's see here. All right, here we go. I want you to watch this.
On the money.
Dude. Now, did you notice the trajectory on that ball?
Now, I think he got hit right as he started throwing, didn't he?
He might have did, but did you see the trajectory on it? Let me show you something.
It done a rainbow.
I don't think so, brother. All right, there he is with the ball. Now, I don't know how this is going to do, but he ain't got nobody on him right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought from that first view, he looked like that guy was in his face.
And they're getting closer to it, but they ain't got him yet. All right. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it as a step-by-step.
Yeah, it's too fast a focal frame.
Yeah, but don't worry. I got something else. But
That's
ain't
okay.
that just
he drops it in the bucket, don't he?
Wait, that's a beautiful pass.
Yeah, he got hit right as he let go up.
Beautiful. All right. Now, this one right here, it should be the one that I'm thinking of, but I want you to watch. Let's look at it and see if this is what I'm talking about, all right? Okay, no, that's what I call another. That's his rainbow right there. Did you see how that one went?
Yeah, he threw it up, let him run underneath it. Perfect pass. He just dropped it in a bucket.
Yeah, perfect.
He's got a beautiful deep ball, no doubt about it.
Don't he though? I mean, you can't beat his deep ball. So now you got his deep ball. You got his legs. I mean, I didn't do nothing with his legs. I wanted y'all to see how well his passing is improved from last year. That's what I'm trying to show you guys now. Because I don't want to hear everybody keep saying Milroe needs to do this and do that. I understand. And I'm going to tell you, I got some more for you here in just a little bit. Hang on. Let's go ahead and get through this. Defense. I love defense. And this has got to be, man, there's nothing to be said. Just watch this.
Yeah. I'm sorry again for roughing the quarterback. I mean, that's a good break. That's a legal leak. That had to hurt me sitting right here in the chair.
Dude, what did my man Nick Saban Jr. say about that? You gonna keep on? They're gonna put you in jail for hurting somebody? Is that what he said?
Man, yeah, that's called a decleater.
Dang.
He got up and his cleats were back at the 30-yard line.
Oh, play it back and show the blocking. Let me see here. You got to be talking about the Milroe pass, if I'm thinking right. Am I right, Spencer? Let's see here. Yeah, did you see? Yeah, he didn't have to do nothing. Let me back that up. There you go. Look at there. Who's over there on that right? Is that Mr. Pritchett over there? Is that who it is?
He's standing in there, yeah. Standing
Yeah,
straight up, oh.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what they get. Watch this. Let's see if I can get to the next one. See, they ain't even nowhere near him. Proctor got his man all bum-fuzzled right there, too.
Yeah, and he dropped down and he got his hand on it. Then he got that guy going down to the ground because you don't see that Wisconsin player no more.
He's going down the ground. Probably lucky they didn't call holding what he did last year.
Let a man that big
right.
get his hands on you, you ain't going very far. That Ryan Williams is amazing. 17-year-old kid. I mean, 17 years old, guys. He's 1 year past eligibility to be able to drive a vehicle.
Yeah. And just think, you reckon we might keep him for 4 years or instead of 3 like everybody else? Him being just 17.
Gone.
You think he's gone after 3?
Man, yeah. I mean, and unless we give him some NIL money to make him hang around a little longer, but I mean, he'll be a first-round pick if he don't get hurt. I mean, his first-round money is going to probably be $50 million signing bonus, at least 50, because he's going to be a top 5 pick, top 10 at the worst.
Man, I tell you what,
enough to set him up for life.
I tell you what, that kid, we better hang on to him. I tell you that much. Come transfer portal time.
As long as we're throwing the ball to him like we're doing it so far, I don't think he's going to go anywhere because he's going to be happy.
All right, here we go. I love this hit. And we all know who done this, Mr. Overton. What's his
LT Overton.
Yeah, I thought it was LT. I just wanted to make sure of. Man, but I'm going to tell you what, he wasn't the only one. I mean, yeah, this is a memorable hit. It's the kind of hit that we all been waiting on. And, man, it's beautiful. It is just plumb beautiful. Pow!
He don't even know he's there. He's all of a sudden he's going north, and next thing you know, he's going south.
Oh, I love this.
There you go.
Oh!
Jeez, that man makes my teeth hurt.
Dang it, I love it. I just love it. Man, 22, that's right. And I know good and daggone well everybody that's here on the show or been watching these other shows, they love this hit. We've been waiting on something like this for how long? Probably about 2 years to see a mean, vicious hit like this. And got away clean.
Everybody likes that D Cleater.
And Mr. Overton, you done a great job. And that wasn't his only deal. It was the whole game. He was involved somewhere. I love this man. All right, let me see. I think, let me see here. This might be one of my favorite plays of the game is, and I'll tell you why. Here we go.
Yeah, so tied in there.
Yeah, but now remember I said something. I was going to prove something to you about how Milroe has improved. Last year, you're right. Everybody's right. You know, yeah, he had rainbow throws. He really couldn't hit the short passes. And it looks like when he was throw to sides and stuff, it looked like he was trying to throw to a girl and it was landing around their feet and their knees. But I've seen him enough this year that his passes, and especially to the sides, they're up now. They could have called that. No, he didn't lead with the crown. I don't think he did, but we'll go back and look at it, Spencer. But anyways, this pass is what I call on a rope. All right. It is down. It is zinged out there. Man, you cannot make this pass no better. You didn't see this kind of passing from Milroe last year. That pass to Bernard was perfect timing. But the first one that I showed you to Ryan Williams, it wasn't quite the rope that this one was on, but you could see that this is what he's been working on. And I'm going to show it to you again.
Yeah, that's Cuevas, the tight end. So, I mean, that guy, he ain't quite as fast as these other guys he throws to, but he threw it perfectly on the money. So that Cuevas, I think is how you say his name.
I don't know. I call him Jesus. I really don't know Cuevas. But I mean, I'm not saying that to be funny. You know, I just really don't remember his name because the guy transferred from Washington. Right. And that's one thing I'm liking about what DeBoer is doing. He's integrating the people from Washington with the players that was already here and doing nothing but making us better, and we're making them better. So It's working out great. All right, let me see here. See if I can get this release.
You can see two tackles there too. Go ahead and do what you're doing, but you can see two tackles holding their position. They're not getting out of position right there. You can see them both. They still got their backs to the quarterback, and they're still looking for somebody. They're not out of they're keeping their in case somebody wraps around. They're staying home.
Yeah, let me go back. I want you to look at the way and where the ball is at when he releases this ball to the tight end. Just watch where his arm is, where the ball is at, and where position it is. It ain't rainbowing, guys. There it goes. That's beautiful. You can't get no more perfect than that. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, they both took off after I think it's Ryan Williams cleared through, and then he come in right behind them. I mean, they both went with Williams, and then they let that guy just run wide open. You sitting there wasn't nobody near him. I mean, I was closer to him than they were.
Man, I will tell you. Now, let me ask you this. Overall, are you satisfied with the game this week?
The defense, I always want better. Obviously, you always want more. But overall, yeah. But the defense, that 17 they gave up in that one because Georgia is going to be better, and Georgia's got the capability of doing that also.
I disagree. I totally disagree. I know. I sat there and watched it myself. Yeah, they run the ball. I don't know how many times. 17 plays on that particular touchdown. Am I correct?
On that touchdown, ran 12 out of 17 plays, and Wisconsin scored a touchdown. Was 5 of them were pass, 12 of them were run.
Yep, and it was going off that left side, correct?
I think that's right.
They put their best two over there, and they dominated for that whole series. When they come back on the next series, they tried it again. Didn't work. And that's something that tells you that Walbeck is capable of adjusting on the fly. Well, let me tell you like this, Spencer. You can't get nothing right now on YouTube. They will not let you. I had to record this myself. And it is what it is, but you get the point. Yeah, I told you, I agree with you. We do need to, but, what can you do when they're not releasing stuff? What is it? Fox has got some kind of
copyright protection.
Yeah. So you can record it on TV. There ain't nothing they can do about it.
Right. So, and we tried all day and everything we could. We just that's the only way you can do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Van, don't tempt me, brother. Yeah, come on somebody else's show, but won't come on mine. Turkey.
Yeah, that's for sure. He don't like me. That's what it is.
I love him to death.
Quavos. Yeah, just David Quavos. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. NSJ, if you're still on here, did you get what I sent you today? I hope you did. I sent him something, so I hope he got it in his email. But
is
anyway,
it legal?
No, but I sent it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about Georgia and their 13-12 win yesterday?
I think Georgia took Kentucky lightly. They could have headed to Alabama, and that's all. If they went to Alabama in the next game, I think they would probably walk the dog with them. I think they just looking forward to Alabama until they lost their best offensive lineman. He's going to be a first-round draft pick. He's going to be out for this upcoming game. He's a left guard, I think. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He went out. And I don't think there's no way he's coming back anytime soon. I mean, he couldn't put no pressure on that leg. I think it's his knee. I might be wrong on that. Van, if you remember what it is, you go ahead and tell it. But I think he's going to be out for our game, so that'll help us. You hurt for a kid to get hurt. I hope he's only out for a little while. But if he ain't in the game, that helps us to beat him. I'm okay with it.
What's up, Van? Apparently, Van just tore down his equipment.
Dollar General nuggets. I can hear something, but I can't see him.
Yeah, he just got back from Dollar General. He must have got him a $1.50 microphone. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this much on Georgia. I don't care. They can look forward to anybody they want to, but that ain't gonna do you no good against Kentucky, and that's really no excuse. Here
No,
you
it's
are. You
not.
got four.
Go ahead.
You got a $4 million daggum quarterback sitting over there, and you gonna tell me that he can't do no better than that against Kentucky? Come on, give me
I
something
agree.
there.
Kentucky played better than they are, but I really think they sort of thought they had it won walking in with a G on their helmet, and they thought they was going to walk in and just walk over Kentucky. And Kentucky said, "Not tonight, motherfucker." And I mean, so
There you go. Dang it, we're gonna go that route.
I won't do that again. Oh,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Absolutely. There's our big boy, Godfather of CC, Mr. Whalen.
Yep. Texas is number one today.
Yep.
Well, they freaking earned it. They have. Now the question is can Kevin DeBoer beat him last year? So my question is, can he do it again this year? Because we're going to end up having a playoff.
Yeah, that team they beat this past week, Roadrunners or something like that. Whenever Archie Manning's son come in the game, I mean, they didn't play nobody as far as yesterday, but Archie did look good, and no doubt about it. They looked good against that nobody team. They done what they're supposed to. They beat them bad.
Yep.
Georgia didn't, so Georgia fell back. Texas up for it. Don't matter. But the top 7 teams and the top 10 are all SEC teams. Well, what's that tell you, Icebox?
That tells me we're getting stronger again. Appreciate you trying, Van. That was all right. But anyways, I think Georgia is not the team that we think they are this year. I mean, they may be getting ready for us. I ain't gonna take them in, lightly on this next game. But we got 2 weeks, and I believe they're off this week too, ain't they?
I didn't look. I don't know Georgia's schedule or not. I don't know if they're off. No, I bet the Godfather knows.
He probably will. He'll probably straighten me out here in a minute.
Yeah, that just against Georgia and Kentucky, though, I really think Georgia was looking past them a little bit, and that ain't no excuse. I agree with you 110%. You got to play every team as you take them one at a time, because if you look ahead, Georgia almost got beat. And that what makes me irritated is because they almost got beat, they're going to work twice as hard now to be, to keep up with us. Whereas if they'd have blown them out, they might have been full of themselves for a couple of weeks thinking how good we are and all that stuff, and come into Bryant Denny and get that wholly knocked out of them.
Oh, what BS are you talking about, brother? Spencer's on me tonight.
He probably talking about that phone crashing twice.
Yeah, probably so. I know how Van does me. I know how he does me.
Hey, give me just a second here. Mr. MFR Jones, you kiss my butt. Swap that with me. That's mean-spirited, Mr. Jones. That's mean, brother.
Hey, you don't mess with Mr. Jones. No, sir. Yeah, they have a bye just like us. They try to do like LSU did. Get a bye before us. But anyways, so Georgia is next. And I want to say this much. I heard on the show today, and if you don't know what show I'm talking about, it ain't hard to figure out. 3 of my favorite guys. It was Van, Rise Up, and NSJ.
The Three Students.
They're my guys, man. They were my guys. I love each and every one of them. But anyways, they said something about the playbook. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had my thoughts, and I disagree with them. It's kind of like this, guys. Yeah, I know everybody wants to see all this other running here and there. Hang on a minute. Let me get this gentleman on.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I appreciate that.
There we go. There is the man.
What are you two crank kids doing? What y'all got going on tonight?
We just sat here chit-chatting, talking a little bit of Alabama football.
All right.
Oh.
You see me there. Huh. I don't know about all that. But anyways, yeah. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
Oh, the playbook. I bet you Kevin DeBoer's got more in his playbook. Yes, I do. But my goodness, guys, this is his 3rd game in his 1st year. I don't expect to see the full playbook just yet. Now, will he have more on the Georgia game? I'm sure he will. I expect to see more out of the running backs in this next game against Georgia. He's got 2 more weeks to incorporate his system. This stuff just don't happen overnight. I don't think the playbook is just sitting there. We got all this and we ain't going to show this much. No, it takes time to build his plays in there. I'm sure it does. Why open the playbook if you don't have to? That's
you
true.
can't
But
put it all in there at once. That's for damn sure, especially with a 17-year-old freshman and a whole new offense, a whole new defense. I mean, kids got a lot of time. You have time to learn your system, and when they learn the system, then you can start adding to it, which is what they'll start doing. I'm sure they're going to start running a lot more mesh routes and stuff like that, to where they'll automatically just clear traffic when you're crisscrossing like that, and it's going to bust Ryan Williams more wide open than he's been all year.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, Waylon, how you been doing?
I'm good. How y'all been doing?
Been done good. Alabama won.
I knew it was going to be a little late for you last night. I told William last night on the phone that Texas would be number 1 this morning. We hit it. We hit the nail on the head.
Did we move up?
No,
Or
we
did
still number 4.
No, we stayed at 4.
Did they keep Georgia ahead of us?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, well, that's going to be changed.
Anyway.
Everybody stayed the same except for Georgia. Tennessee moved up 1. Missouri dropped 1.
Mm-hmm.
Miami moved up to 8th. Oregon stayed at 9. Penn State dropped down to 10. Other than that, everybody else stayed where they were. Georgia down. Everybody else stayed where they were. We stayed at 4.
Let me mute my microphone till I get back in the house.
Okay. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, Texas just beat up on them.
Look out, it's Bigfoot. Help me. Bigfoot got me. 2 of them. Help.
Oh, shit.
Get him.
Get him.
What you 2 birds doing, huh?
Let me mute his mic for him. Well, he's a card, man. He's a nut. But yeah, questioned everything. I think they were more concerned with playing players. I would say they're getting more and more experience. So I don't think the playbook is ready to be opened myself. Let me see if he's still playing with the Dogs.
No,
we ran the ball 34 times in that game for 193 yards. They ran the ball 41 times for 169 yards. So the rushing, was pretty close as far as overall numbers, but when we needed to, we did run the ball like we needed to.
Yep. Thanks to Jam. He was doing good. Go ahead, Waylon.
No, I said I'm back. It was just that's some Scottish Terriers. They like to raise hell, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sure do.
I thought I noticed they had a little bit of accent to it when he barked. He didn't sound like an English dog. Sound like some kind of weird dog.
Little old bitty dogs, buddy. They little old bitty dogs. They think they weigh 1,000 pounds apiece. That's what they think.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
got to
got 2 of them.
get you a miniature Doberman Pinscher. But I tell you what, they think they the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it. But anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd pop in here. I'm fixing to get off here, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, Georgia. Yeah, they got an off week. Alabama's got an off week. So we'll see what happens here in a couple of weeks at Bryant Denny. I don't think you'll see the same. I just don't think the same Georgia team will walk in Bryant Denny that walked in at Kentucky. I just don't think so.
No. But I don't think they are who we think they are. I really don't. I didn't see it last year, and I don't see it this year. I just don't see it.
I don't know.
I
don't know. They Kentucky didn't look too good against Kentucky. I didn't think Kentucky could hold them the whole game, but Kentucky just let one play beat Kentucky. That pass play, that swing out over there to the left, and that boy made that first down, and that was the end of the football game right there.
Yeah, that was a tight game from start to finish. You're right.
I shouldn't have done this. Here comes trouble.
Yeah, no clue.
No.
What's going on, Spencer?
The Grinch.
No, this is going to be short and sweet. Y'all caught me in my Alabama pajamas. I'm sitting here drinking coffee out of my balls cup, as y'all can see. So what could I say?
Hello.
I have no clue what this is, but I gotta stop it now.
And you both.
Smokehouse.
Oh, that was Joy.
Smokehouse.
That was Joy calling in.
Smokehouse.
Anyway, I got something I'm gonna leave y'all with.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna
your
bring
bird.
it up tomorrow night. I really
Oh.
didn't want to do it tonight, but I got to.
Oh,
Y'all up
shit.
here talking about Georgia. Y'all up here talking about all this. So I'm gonna bring this up tonight for everybody to think about. Is Kirby Smart just another Nick Saban protege that could not live up to the mark? I mean,
That's
he did
exactly
all
right.
he could. He brought everything in. He tried to mock the greatest man of all times, the GOAT.
Yep.
And it just didn't work. Or is he the smartest one of all of them that's going to pull in Nick Saban's mindset going, okay, we're playing his lesser team. We're getting ready to go play Alabama. They're all humped. They got this new quarterback, but they haven't lost nothing. They still have the great quarterback. They have the great play. They have everything that I need. I've lost defensive linemen. I've lost offensive linemen. I've lost coaches. So I need to play a mind game with Alabama right off the get-go. So if I let this game go towards the end, I know I can win it. And then just take off and win the game. And everybody, all the players start thinking, oh, my God, what do we do? What do we do? Can Alabama really win this game and they be nonchalant like Georgia was today? I mean, seriously, is the man trying to play chess? I'm asking.
No, he ain't playing chess.
You
No.
don't think so?
No, I really don't. And I'll tell you why. I think that the style that Nick Saban was doing was starting to become obsolete. They have changed the rules so much on defense that it's no longer a defensive game. That's why I get jacked up like the Overton hit. I get jacked up over something like it because we don't see it no more. And nobody runs in the middle hardly anymore. And I think the new process of offense is changing, and Kirby Smart ain't stayed up with it yet. You really think Todd Monken knows how to do this new offensive style that people are doing? I don't think so.
You mean
I don't
Bobo?
think so. Yeah, Bobo. Why do they call him Todd? Was that last year's?
Yeah, he's last year. Yeah, Bobo's there now.
Bobo. Yeah, Bobo. Yeah, even KB tell you he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
So, but that's my assessment of Georgia football right now. Now, are they tough? Yeah, they're always going to have a tough defense, but I just don't think they're staying up with the offensive. And I don't think Kirby Smart is that smart to play a head game with Alabama.
I'd like to hear what Waylon's take on this one.
Go ahead, Waylon.
Yeah.
Give me just a minute, Marion. I'll be back just a minute. What? I don't know if he's playing chess or checkers. I think he pulled a Nick Saban. What Nick Saban pulled against the Bulls last year. He just barely done what it took to get by. Yeah, Georgia struggled a little bit, but you got Glenn Schumann running that defense. The defense scares me more than the offense, Spencer. To me, I mean, Schumann is just. I don't know. I think it's going to be a battle to the end myself. I think it'll be a battle this time. I really do.
I agree, sir. I agree.
Yeah.
Go ahead, AT.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. And the thing about it is also, you got to remember, like I said, they're a plug-and-play team a lot of times, but when you lose your best lineman like they did that left guard, I don't know what just happened. But when you lose your left guard like they did, I missed it.
Go ahead, AT. We're sorry. Go ahead.
No,
it's inside joke.
Sorry. Okay.
Inside joke.
But when you lose your best offensive lineman, that's going to hurt some like it did us. If when we brought out our tackles and had them patchwork, we couldn't hardly block South Florida and do anything that we needed to for them until we put in Pritchett at the end of the game. But out of position to move another guy could upset Georgia's apple cart as much as it did ours on the offensive line. And if it does, it's going to be a long night for them because we ain't going to let up. The second thing about it is this. Georgia's been winning now for a little while, he's starting to lose coaches. And that's where you get in trouble when you start losing them assistant grade A quality coaches and you replace them with a C plus or a B minus instead of an A plus. You might not know it at the time, but he's a square peg in a round hole and he don't really fit the system. He just looks like he does, and he comes in and does the best he can. But you start slipping. It's just a little bit at a time. Slip. Next thing you know, you look up and you've lost 2 games instead of none. And I think that's going to be the problem is that as the season progresses on and the years progress, he's going to lose more and more coaches. But this year, I don't think they're going to let up at all. I think Georgia will come in fired up. They're going to do the best they can because, Alabama's Alabama. And it's like when you walk into the King's Kingdom, you take a knee and you bow your head. And that's what they're going to be doing because they're going to be walking into the Kingdom, Bryant-Denny Stadium. They're going to be walking into the BAMA standard, the standard barrier of all programs across the nation. And they're going to come in with the best they got. But I won't tell you that man we just showed hitting that quarterback, LT Overton. He ain't the only one going to be hitting the quarterback. That sucker, when he takes off out of that pocket, we're going to nail him. And if he gets knocked out of that game, who's their backup at quarterback at Georgia? Anybody know? So I think
Dead
Alabama.
meat.
Sir?
Dead meat.
Dead meat.
Yeah.
But I really do. When your offensive line starts getting shuffled around a little bit like that, we know how bad it hurts.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They'll say there, you done run Spencer off. All right. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you like this. If Georgia is playing a head game, that's a dangerous head game. 13-12 is just too daggum close. So I don't think, they were playing. They might have took them lightly. I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, Kentucky's not got a bad defense. Apparently they don't. So coming into Alabama, even with the 2 weeks off, they better work on a lot of stuff because I don't see nothing but Alabama getting better from here, and they need to against these teams. Let me ask you a really good question. Do any of y'all think we have a chance of losing to Georgia at home?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, South Florida come in and gave us all we wanted for a while.
Okay. I'm not talking to AT anymore. Sorry about that.
That's funny.
All right, let me throw this in here real quick. Let me take right here. I got my balls on my cup right here. I hope y'all see that, but
I'm holding my tongue so bad.
Any given weekend, any team can beat another team.
Yeah.
We all know that. Can it happen? Yes.
But do you really think that's going to happen?
My fear that I have between us with Georgia is one of our offensive line going down. That's my fear. And we all know Georgia blocks low. We know this. They've done it ever since Kirby Smart's been there. They go below the knee on chop block. They'll go for it. They'll hurt our defense. We have quality, depth, but they're not proven yet. We saw that between Southern Florida. We saw that. We have a great starting five. We do. We have a great backup, but they're not proven yet. My biggest fear is that Georgia starts doing Georgia things, not saying nothing negative, but they start taking out our offensive line one by one, and we're going to have an issue by the end of the game. That's my fear.
What about you, Wadey?
Well, I ain't on mute now. I guess I'm in the car diddle-daddling around now. Yeah, I'm like Spencer. I mean, Formby was out there last night and looked like he improved about 200%. Because he played quite a bit of the game. You can go back and look at it. I guess he sort of got his P's and Q's together. But yeah, if we was to lose a couple, and I'm not impressed with that center we've got, that 72. I mean, he snaps the ball better than the one we had last year.
Right.
But
No doubt.
He looks like a little guy, looks like a little kid amongst big oak trees that's standing out there. I mean, he looks too small to me, but sometimes you need a smaller guy at center. I had a coach one time saying a smaller guy at center
was a necessity because he could get off his feet quicker, snap the ball quicker, and, had quicker reflexes. So I can agree with that. But, yeah, if we get a couple of guys go down, I don't know, man. It's just a ball game. We just going to have to wait and see and watch and hope and pray Alabama can pull it out, and I think they can. And if Kirby Smart's not playing against Nick Saban anymore. This is not Nick Saban's team
That's
anymore.
right. Yep.
It's just Kalen DeBoer. I mean, if he don't beat DeBoer the first time out, I don't know. I guess some of the Georgia fans going to start throwing bricks at him, I guess, man. I don't know. But I love y'all. I got to get off here. I got to go up here to the store. I'll catch y'all later on. Y'all have a good night and a safe week. Bye, everybody.
See you, Willie. Appreciate it.
Later on,
I
Willie.
can't wait to see that happen. I cannot wait to see that happen. That would be freaking
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, hell, they already
Y'all
throwing bricks at him already
Artie.
for the Kentucky game.
Yeah.
And they won. How many times have we said on here, Icebox, we would take a 1-point win any day of the week
Absolutely.
and a 10-point loss
Daggone right.
in a heartbeat?
Even a 1-point loss.
Now, we're going to gripe. We're going to gripe. We're going to raise hell. We're going to gripe.
Oh, we will find. We will find gripes, complaints. Didn't do this. Bill Rowe didn't do that. The offensive line, the defensive line didn't do it. Oh, we tear them apart. Wouldn't nobody else have to?
You're right. And Miss Judge Cajun over here, she's right too.
What's she saying?
I ain't even gonna go there. I got in trouble already last night. I ain't gonna start. Y'all go ahead. I'll let y'all get in trouble. I'm trying to get out of the doghouse right now. So I'm in my pajamas.
No.
That's why you're in them silk ones too. I know. If I know, just cut. Oh, Lordy. All right. We won't mess with Cajun. You tell her I said hi and I still love her.
You can't with that damn 70-point score they put on. 71-point score they put on. They dropped a 70 spot on Kent State.
That's okay. You and they beat them 74 points, man.
I'm surprised they didn't turn down the goalpost over that one.
Ooh, good one. Ooh. Well, it's all coming down. What's so good? This is like being that rule mix. It's all good because all this stuff is coming together. All the teams, the big team, are still, and it ain't gonna be no different than it has been. Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee.
Yeah,
it's all coming back in the room, and we all gonna meet each other, and how we do going to determine where we go. I'm sorry, it is.
Don't forget
It's
Texas.
good to see.
They're talking about how great Auburn's looking too.
Who said Auburn looking great?
Don't even say that word.
Oh, shit. I mean, hell, even the damn whorehouse ain't even saying that no more.
Lord have mercy. I can't believe you. You need to teach her how not to say that word.
Okay. The pole house.
Oh,
Anyway.
Lord. But I tell you what, when we beat Tennessee and all those little high-powered scoring they've been doing, it'll just make us look that much better.
True.
That's all I was going to do.
Anyway, that's why I had to come on here because y'all were talking about Joe. I mean, I'm really curious on Kirby Smart. If he just did a Muhammad Ali rope-a-dope kind of shit there, just trying to get into Alabama players' head, or I'm going to talk about this more tomorrow night because it's on my paperwork. And I really didn't want to. I'm going to give y'all something to think about. Or is this something that he has no control over anymore? That he's actually being a player's coach, letting his players do whatever they want to because he don't know how to control the NIL transfer portal, and he's having to deal with life year to year. And so he's staying out of it. He's letting the players do whatever the hell they want to, trying to wrangle them into a circle to do a game. Mm-hmm. And if that's what he's doing, he's setting himself up for failure.
Yep. Yep.
Or is he being a Nick Saban and playing chess?
He's been playing chess for quite a while, but he's never won. He's never won. So he might want to change what game he wants to play. But before you get off tonight, I want you to make sure you announce the Monday night show or whichever night it is. I forgot to do it on Saturday, so please do so before you end up.
Right now. So we got changes coming, and we actually, for the first time, we're going to have to sit down and get with everybody and actually do a schedule. Because I think we're hoping we got some new people coming on. We want them to do their own thing that me and Icebox both are willing to help out. We are. Mm-hmm. Help off till they can take off on their own. But we're going to have to do a weekly schedule, if I'm not mistaken, what's coming up. But for right now, tomorrow night, Monday night, we got make it a double. It won't be in this cup, I promise you. Make it a double, William Bryan. That's what we talked a little bit about the weekend, what happened on the weekend. And I've been trying, and I've got quite a bit saved up for that one. And then next Wednesday, I got myself and Alabama Tide coming on our normal Bam Dam Sports. And we're going to put a little bow tie on this weekend. We're going to talk about our little bye week and what's coming up in Georgia. Just saying. No, not Thursday. It ain't Thursday. It's Wednesday. Thursday is Bigfoot night.
Oh, excuse me.
Say.
She just talked herself out of a T-shirt.
Sorry.
Anyway, go ahead.
He's on every day, so it don't matter.
Go ahead, AT. Oh, he's gone. Anyway.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna leave it at this because I know you're saving it for your show tomorrow. I don't think Kirby Smart is playing a head game with us. I don't think he knows what we're really going to do. All he's got to go by is the Texas game from last year and the Michigan game. That's pretty much what he's probably got some more, but them two is going to be his biggest one that he's going to go back and watch, and he's going to be looking at what we've done this so far. But the problem is we ain't done enough for him to really study everything. There's going to be some more wrinkles coming out of that playbook. And from what I'm understanding about Kevin DeBoer, he plays to his players' strengths. And so they're going to be a different team than what Washington was last year. He's going to get them better. How well? Let's find out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. So anyway, you got anything else? And we'll get out of here if you want to.
That's all I got.
All right.
AT back. Sorry.
Dang it! I was just about out of here.
I don't know why y'all ain't wearing. I mean, this is feeling good over here.
Go ahead,
I just want to say, I gotta go, guys. I got something happening real bad. I gotta go.
Go.
All right. Keep us informed. See you, bud. Well, we'll be keeping him in our thoughts anyways. He acted like that was really important. So, guys, y'all, if you can, keep AT on your thoughts, buddy. And take care of yourself. All right, Spencer. Yeah, we're going to get out of here, man. It was a great game Saturday. I loved it. I look forward to seeing you and William on tomorrow night and everything. And hopefully next 2 weeks going to be kind of hard to do, until we get we'll have a lot to talk about after Georgia. So you got anything else before we get out?
Off everybody that has any desire to, we got football season going on right here, right now. Anybody wants to come on and just dabble into this industry, we'd be more than happy to give you the platform to try it out. If you suck, you suck. But you might be great. You don't know. We are willing to give you the platform. Don't cost you no damn money, cost you time.
Nope.
That's up to you. We're putting it out there.
Yep. We're trying to get hold of one. I don't know. He's not in here tonight.
Nope.
So we'll see what happens there. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for coming with us. I hope y'all enjoyed the weekend. And be back with Spencer and William tomorrow. What time?
It will be 9 o'clock. It's late now with me and William. You know
Eastern?
that. It's late night.
Eastern.
Yes, sir. Eastern. If you
Okay, so that'd be 8 o'clock Central.
We like our app being tapped.
Yep, tap that out. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here with the the most famous words that's ever been spoken from Mr. Bear Bryant. Spencer, thank you for coming on. AT, thank you. Waylon, thank you. Also, thank you, Van, for trying. And guys, we will see y'all next. We'll see y'all next Saturday for the Pickup Show. Thursday night is the Bigfoot Show. Wednesday night is the Bam Down Sports Show. What is it? Put a bow on it. Is that what you call it?
Put a bow on it, yeah.
And tomorrow night, make it a double. So, guys, y'all have a good weekend, good week. See y'all next time. Y'all have a good night.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which, of course, are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'd be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time,